This program brought to you by Brewski's Bar and Grill, located in Utica, Minnesota. Your one-stop shop for delicious burgers, fries, pizzas, and more.
Welcome to Sports Back Talk with Boley and Ringer. Well, it's Hall of Fame Saturday, Mike. Where's your tie? Whoops.
I'm kind of a formal guy.
You're kind of a formal guy.
Yeah, I mean, I always wear my vest when I do the show, and
Why mess with tradition, right?
exactly. I'm not the master of ceremonies for this thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, one half of the party here is.
I don't have to knot it up, so I am who I am.
You are who you are, and so four good individuals and a good team going in with Buzzy Christensen, Laurie Schmidt Brady, Jerry Worley, and Gary Wood, and the 1980 Bronco volleyball team going in. So hopefully everything will go well. We'll have a good celebration here tonight, celebrate some good memories, get some people back together who probably haven't seen each other in a few years, and go from there.
Well, the 66, 65, all that stuff, they've been together quite a bit because all their teams and players are getting in, so they've probably seen each other more than most. But,
they have.
Should be a fun evening. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Buzzy getting inducted for the third time. I told somebody that earlier today, and they're like, again, he's getting in? I'm like, when you got it going on, you got it going on, right?
There you go. 3 times. Sheehy's probably Fitchuk in there 3 times now. Who else?
That's I'm thinking off the top of my head, that was probably the...
Well, Woody. But, yeah, Woody's getting in tonight, so that would be his third.
That would be his... Well, no, the 64 team, because the 66 team and
66 team isn't in?
66 team is in, but the 64 team isn't. Gary was not part of the 66 team. He was
he graduated 64?
He was 63, 64, 65.
I did not know that.
So, so there, what we got going on there, so... good people, and like I said, hopefully we got a good crowd showing up here tonight at the American, as that's where we're at, and hopefully you can see the plaques behind us, and maybe not as zoomed in as we would like it to be, but we had to try to get us all in.
Yeah, who does the plaques?
Company out of central Minnesota, I believe it's in Pequot Lakes.
Okay.
We order them through Thunderbird Trophies in Bemidji.
Okay, good. Good.
Well, let's talk about your Providence College Friars. I can't believe you didn't come in with your Providence stuff on. I know the vest, but
well, I do have a jersey. It doesn't fit anymore. But we got a group of 19 ex-Friars that a guy by the name of Bruce Garber started here. So there's 19 of us kind of communicating. I think Rab's in there. I haven't heard from him in the thread yet, but it's been good fun.
Well, I'll tell you, they were down 3-0 about 10 or 11 minutes in, and I'm like, my gosh, I picked them to win. They're at home, and they can't do any better. I sent you out a tweet to get your dander up. You don't send anything back. You didn't care.
Well, they keep letting all these Division III schools, like Bemidji State, and no offense, Buzzy, Bemidji State, this American International, Mankato State, these are St. Cloud. These are Division III schools. Okay? When they reach and play the big boys, that's when they get beat. So American International will actually play a D1 team next, and they'll be out.
6-3, the Friars come back.
Yeah.
Benefit of some home cooking. 4 power play goals.
4 power play goals. A kid got a 5-minute major, so I think they scored 2 during that one. But Mankato was bragging about how good their power or penalty kill was.
And it was.
Yeah, it was very good. But again, same thing every year. Mankato and St. Cloud get top billing, and they're the first ones to go home every year as well.
Yeah, it's got to be a little.
Did I mention that they're Division III schools?
It's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Division III schools.
You did mention it once, maybe twice.
3 times a lady. Are you talking here tonight?
Huh?
Are you talking?
I'll be talking right over there at that podium tonight.
Are you any good at that?
No.
Do you get nervous?
I'll be a little nervous pacing around tonight, but once everything gets started, we'll be good.
Can I heckle you?
Sure, you're going to be sitting way back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we probably.
No, you're about halfway back tonight.
Okay,
so
not bad for bowling.
With 230 people, that's how it takes up. We fill up the room here tonight and make things happen. So hopefully.
Can I make a plug here?
Sure, that's what this show's all about.
Committee. Get David Lorian in this thing next year, please. All right.
Got that?
Champion, track and field.
Committee members, you listening to this?
Notre Dame grad.
Yeah.
Basically one of the last cuts on the 1984 Olympic hockey team. All-American at Notre Dame, All-State in high school for goaltending, a pole vault champion, and All-Conference IRC as a football player. So,
And he was pretty successful as a
again,
coach.
now you guys are in the spotlight now where you're going to start getting critiqued on not so much who you get let in, because that's great. We want everybody in.
Yeah.
But you're going to get critiqued more on who you don't let in.
Sure.
David Lorian, the rest of you board guys, get him in, please. Much deserved. Much more deserving than my other good buddy Neil Sheehy.
No argument from this committee member on that one. So
Okay.
good plug there, Michael. I agree with you. Just had to make sure all our equipment is going. So let's talk about the Twins. If we can.
Did they win today?
When I left home, they were tied 1-1 after 4 innings. So
It was 1-1 after 6.
It was 1-1 after 6, and
Odorizzi, boy, 11 or 12 strikeouts.
is that what he had?
Yeah, I mean, we got pitchers, Ringer. We got pitchers.
We got 2 pitchers, maybe. Hopefully.
Well, we got who's going tomorrow? Is that
I have no idea.
who's our other pitchers?
Well, probably Kyle Gibson would be going
Kyle
tomorrow.
Gibson
Would be my
probably tomorrow.
guess.
And then
but
that
I have
guy who
no,
was off last
I
year
have no.
The rotator cuff. Who's that guy way in the back there? I see Nordy just walked in.
That's Nami.
Okay.
Norm! Seems like we're at Cheers or something.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Look at Nordy's all. Maybe I should go home and change clothes. I didn't know you guys get all dressed up for that. I was at one of these before. I didn't get dressed up.
and I didn't give you any crap.
No.
Well, I guess this is how it works.
It's formal. I know. That's why.
So.
Probably as far as you get.
That is.
Are we making baseball picks today?
Next,
we're gonna have a week and a half.
yeah,
of
we
season
don't
underneath?
have time to do it today. It's
Wow.
We're kind of crushed for time.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I don't know. What else? What do you want?
I'm not prepared. I mean, you got to have notes for that. I couldn't even tell you what division these guys are in. I know the Twins and Indians are in the same division, but after that, hey, the Twins. Okay, go ahead.
So are the Twins gonna take the Indians down, or do the Indians still continue to reign supreme in the Central?
Well, I think the Twins are probably going to win the American League Central. Am I correct?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be close. It might be tight. We might. It could be there, but I don't think they get over the hump. I think.
Well, the Indians' number 1 and 2 pitchers are pretty tough, and they're going to win probably 18 and 20 games each. So Barrios is going to have to turn out to be a number 1 pitcher, or the Twins are.
Yeah, and he looked exactly like that on Thursday. He was very good, 7 2/3, 10 strikeouts. Things were going along very well, and he got a nice 2-0 win. Like I said, not sure what happened this afternoon with everything.
There's no silent auction here, is there?
Oh yeah.
There is?
Oh yeah, bring your checkbook with Michael.
Oh,
we need you. There's an Alaska Seawolves hockey jersey back there.
Well, you should have let me know.
That would look good in your
Boley can always get stuff.
All right, get us Providence.
It's too late
I want
now.
a Providence jersey next year to be here and ready to
If you
go.
put Lorian in, I'll get you something.
You put Lorian in, I'll get you something. There's Mike Bolsted's way of saying you better get something done. You better get him in and take care of business. What about your Wild?
Big win again last night. I don't get it. They're 8-0-1 against Tampa Bay, Winnipeg, and Vegas. You figure that one out. 3 of the top 5 teams in the league. Okay, they're 8-0-1. They've lost twice.
I wish I could try to explain that to you.
Yeah, it's tough, and good game, good performance. They played hard, and they have played hard. Even the games that they lost, it's just there's no finishers. Parisi's hurt again, and.
Obviously they've lost some of the star quality. We talked about Donato. Zucker looked good last night. Donato seems to always look good. Fiala got a nice goal.
Zucker looked good? Do you think so?
Well, he got a goal last night, didn't he?
Jeez.
Zipping around all over the place. No,
he's all right. I don't get too excited.
He's the new Charlie Coyle. Everybody. He's the new Charlie Coyle.
My new Charlie Coyle is who is it? I said who it was.
Patterson.
Patterson's definitely. He's been, but
he scored a goal last night.
Aberg's out. He's gone. He's done.
He's done. He's not going to play another.
No, I did get some good information on that guy, and he doesn't like to show up for optionals and things like that. So he's pretty much done.
He's pretty much done. I think everybody's okay with that.
Yeah, not that Boudreau hates that, but that general manager definitely knows who's lacing them up on optionals, and if you're not lacing them up on so-called optionals, in his book, you don't really care. so he's down.
So he's down.
Yeah.
There you go.
What kind of tie is that? Like, what's the brand name?
You like that tie? That is that probably was the tie that I actually
Gucci?
graduated from college from. That's how old that is.
know that
It
shirt.
is a Henry Grethel.
Okay. Yeah,
I have
Henry.
no idea.
Well, Henry, he's made a lot of nice ties over the years.
There you go.
There's my daughter and Scott. That's those guys.
There they are. And they're heading for the Molstead
Yeah,
table back there.
hey,
see?
we're in the other room.
So your sister-in-law goes in tonight?
Yeah, pretty excited. Gerald was texting me all morning, wondering about Coach's Corner and what time that was going to be on. I know it wasn't going to be live, but did they still play it at 9?
It still got played at 9 o'clock.
Okay,
and,
so Will interviewed Shar Mitchell and Patty, I believe, on Thursday or Wednesday.
Okay.
I was in the other room heckling,
of course.
of course, and they did a good job with that. And I guess Will talked to Buzzy, and he was trying to get a hold of Worley, and hopefully he did, and hopefully everybody got interviewed, and it was played this morning.
Yeah, good.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to about 3 minutes of it on my way as we were setting up this morning. I had to run back over to the school.
You set up this too?
I know.
Yeah,
It's
like a decorator?
decorator, speech writer, plaque builder.
Jeez, just
I
never
cut
ends.
the trees down to make the plaques behind me. Yeah, I sawed the wood myself by hand.
Do you want me to nominate you for Citizen of the Year? So I think it's still open.
No, I don't. I
think
do
I
not
do
want
that
to be
next-
Citizen
I
of
think
the
I'll do
Year.
that next week. I'm gonna nominate you for
Yeah,
Citizen.
it is what it is. So
I think you should, for running this thing, it's a big money maker for our town, and you bring a lot of people into the community, and they're filling up the restaurants and beds, and I guess I'll
that's
give
what you always.
kudos.
That's what you always say. We need more of.
We need more of these types of events, and maybe Rainy River should start a Hall of Fame, and you could run that thing.
I could run that too, and
They do have a Hall of Fame. Woody's in it.
I could.
Woody's
live,
in 2 Hall of Fames.
and I could live. I could live by myself too.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Barry Woods, he's in 2 Hall of Fames. Did you
Here
know
comes
that?
Bob Patton out. He wants to get on TV. That's good. Look at it.
Bob
Smile
Patton
at the
will say
camera.
hi
No,
to the camera.
Smile right here, Bob. Look, 1966-65 Hall of Famer Bob Patton out all the way from Wausau. Good to be here.
You went to Stout, right? Yeah, I remember that.
look at that.
Mike Bolstad.
Hi, Mike.
Nice to see you again,
Yeah,
Bob. Yeah.
So this is well. He's even wearing his nice purple shirt. I like that. That's a nice touch right
It's
there.
kind of the look of the new, 2019, a golf shirt and a suit
And
coat.
sport
I
coat,
like
yeah.
that. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you wear vests?
Do you wear a vest? Because so
Hey, I was going to ask you a question. I talked to the league. My wife doesn't eat corn out.
So, anyways,
I asked her
do.
if she could put just one piece of chicken or something.
And did they say yes?
Well, she's going to go talk.
Okay.
we'll take
We'll
care
get
of
it
that.
taken care of. We'll get it taken care of.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
So we.
Yeah, well, Bob obviously really doesn't think we have a show.
He doesn't know what's. He's just used to coming in, and we always get a chance to. He's probably thinking, "Geez,
Good man.
Ringer, he's
Good hockey
awfully rude. He wouldn't even really talk."
Good hockey player.
Good hockey.
My
player.
dad liked him as a
Yeah.
hockey player. He would talk
Because?
Bob. I don't know.
There was just
My
something
dad,
about.
yeah, my dad liked certain players, and one was Bob Patton. So
Yeah. There you go. So we got the Wild. Anything else NHL that we need to talk about there? It looks like everything's kind of coming
Well,
into form with a week left in the regular season.
we didn't want that overtime with Colorado and Arizona last night, but we got it, and of course Colorado won. Wild have to win out.
Yeah,
And they can.
They can, but
And the good thing is, I think Colorado, the teams they play, they're going to go 1-3 Ringer. So it does leave an opportunity for the Wild if they beat Arizona tomorrow night to steal that 8th and final spot.
So I'll ask again. I think we've talked about this. Is it a good thing that they would get in, or are we better off just tanking?
It's always
them?
chip cheering a chance, but I don't think Dumba's going to be able to play in the playoffs. If he was playing, I would say, I don't mind our chances. We've played well against the better teams, and that's who's going to be in the
That's who's gonna be in the playoffs, that's what
But
I'm
when the
saying.
playoffs start, the refs let a little more go, and I had a lot of pop before. That Bublé or Bubbly,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
So how about the AAF looking like they're going to shut her down because
What did I tell you?
We're not talking about this, is what you told me.
I told you that league was not going to last, and I'm correct again.
How about the XFL, the reborning XFL for next year?
it's
Not going to work.
work.
Spring
No.
football does not work.
No.
It doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the players. It just has.
I don't think
in the
Nordy
spring.
would even go coach them teams. He would even be smart enough not to do that.
You mean the old ball coach? What's his name from Florida? Help me out. I'm having a brain snap right now.
Steve Spurrier?
Steve Spurrier. He's coaching.
Well,
he goes out there on like 3
I rest my
artificial
case.
hips, and
I
he can
rest
hardly
my
walk
case.
around, but he's coaching them.
And you wonder why the league doesn't work. Where are all the Hall of Famers? We need an interview here.
Well, you know, it's 4:30. The social hour begins, and it's a little before 4:30.
Okay, give me the details. 4:30 is what?
Social hour.
Then what?
Dinner at 5:30.
Dinner's at 5:30.
Dinner's at 5:30. Induction ceremony at 7.
So it's going to take us an hour and a half to eat?
Well, you got to serve 230 people, Michael.
Okay, one plate at a time.
Well, you get served, and
You
get
know
your-
this
you get-
better
you
than
gotta-
I do.
you gotta
I've been
get
to
your-
3
you
of
gotta-
these.
You got to get your salad,
Yeah, I've
and
been
then
to
you got to
3
clear
of
the
these.
salad, and you got to bring the main dish out,
Yeah.
and then you got to clean those away, and then you got to bring dessert out. You got to have your cheesecake at the end. You got to have a little sugar so you can,
Cheesecake's a
so you-
dessert?
so you can nap a little bit while everybody's talking.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to be alert. I'm going to heckle.
because you've had too much bubbly. That's why.
Yeah, buble.
Buble. Sorry,
What else
My
we got?
bad.
You got a lot to do.
Yeah, we got.
Let's mention the Hall of Famers again.
Buzzy Christensen, Laurie Schmidt, Brady, again, 96 graduate. Buzzy, a 66 graduate. Jerry Worley, a 1959 graduate. And Gary Wood, a 1965 graduate. And then the 1980 volleyball team who went
Okay.
into the state tournament undefeated that year and ended up losing a couple of matches down there at the old Met Center.
Oh, well, Matt, huh?
They played down there. They got a little food poisoning the night before, and things happen.
Okay, who's on the team? How good are you with that? big
boy, I'll tell you, you're going to try to get me to remember.
I can name 3 of them.
3 of them.
Terry Tornado.
Yep.
Patty Scholler Bolstead.
Yep.
Shar Mitchell.
Yep, that's 3.
Oh, Harold. Mary Plowski.
Yep.
We called her Harold.
Okay.
She's a classic. She played goalie when she lived in our area. So I can name 4.
Okay. Jody Goulet
All right.
and Mary Goulet would be Mary
Sisters.
sisters.
Okay.
And then Karen Day Walls.
Oh, sure.
On that team. I'm trying to go down the list now. Nancy Wilson Miggins.
Okay.
Sheila Moreland was the manager. Coaches were Lori Kohler and Jody Marquardt. Robin Still Gates
Okay.
was a member of that team.
I see Lois is here.
Lois Fogelberg.
She was on the team?
She was on the team. Who else am I missing?
Well, it's Lois Gordon. though.
Gordon
Yep.
was at the time, yes. Jill Ronning
Okay.
was on that team.
I heard she probably not going to be here.
Not attending, and geez, there's probably 1 or 2 that I'm forgetting, and that's a shame. But I've
you
got my
did
notes
good.
over there. So
But anyways, I don't see anybody we could bring on. I think you got a lot to do. We just want to do a quick little show. Go Friars. They're moving on to the Elite 8. And
Go Dogs.
congratulations to all the Hall of Famers tonight, and we're going to have a good evening.
thanks, everybody.
Don't take us too serious.
This program brought to you by Brewski's Bar and Grill, located in Utica, Minnesota. Your one-stop shop for delicious burgers, fries, pizzas, and more.